The third component is read to someone, and reading to someone allows for more time to practice strategies, help you work on fluency, expression, checking for understanding, and hear your own voice, and share in the learning community. This is what it looks like in first grade.
Okay. In first grade, when we do read to someone, they start with their, it's called their Read for Speed packet. And they have a partner when they do this one, of course, for read to someone. And this is just they're just alphabet letters. I read, you read. So I'd say M, and they'd say J, N, P. And we do that till we get to the bottom. And we do it again. The other person goes first, M, J, and we read through the whole thing. After we've each started, then my partner is going to time me, one partner, partner two, times the other one. Can I say all of these alphabet letters correctly in a minute or less? Well, whatever, if they get done in less than a minute, they stop the timer and put down whatever number it was at that time, just to help them build that fluency. I know these letters, this is easy for me, just to kind of gain that confidence. And then as the book gets tougher, or I should say more complex, capital letters, lowercase letters, word families, sight words, and the packet goes on, gets a little bit tougher as the year goes on. Really helps them with building fluency. So they do that first. They love using the timers the best. And then when they're done, then at times they'll grab their basal and they will choose the story that's in here, and you read a page, I read a page. Before they can turn, we use, second grade has these, mine have a who and a what on the back. So before they can turn the page of the book they're reading, they have to be able to tell the person that's reading who that page was about and what's happening before they can turn the page and the next person reads. Or in some cases, sometimes the students read the same page at the same time. And they still have to check who is it about, what's happening before they turn the page. And that's what first grade read to someone looks like.
And in second grade, basically I use my Houghton Mifflin reading. And I'm lucky enough to have my Title I teacher during this time. So she has a group, I have a group, and then I have my independent readers reading with each other. And basically it's still organized the same way. We start with a mini lesson, and usually I find the mini lesson right in the reading series, usually a reading strategy. And the first couple days we use the big story in our big book. And then later on in the week, then we divide up into 3 different groups and we use our leveled readers. And if I can't find leveled readers that I really want for that title or that topic or that theme, then I use A to Z readers. So we're doing human body this week, so I found Inside Your Body, which is a second grade level. Perfect for all of the systems. And the kids really like it. As they're reading with someone, if they, if they're reading with us in 2 small groups, we still use the check mark. Otherwise, if they're reading with someone, they have to set eek. That means knee to knee, elbow to elbow. And they can either be reading the same book, or they can be reading 2 separate books, which is kind of neat to see. I was a little apprehensive about that, but it works really well with them reading 2 different books at their level. And so one person reads a page, and the next person who's holding the check mark, they have to tell what that child just read, and then vice versa. And they just really like it. They like these check marks. They're not really very exciting, but for some reason they like it and they understand the story a lot better afterwards. And then we do a little sharing at the end. So basically, kind of set up the same way. And in 4th grade?
In 4th grade, I did find this. It's in the cafe book. In the back, there's a DVD, or a CD-ROM, sorry, and it's on there. It's called the Literacy Cafe Menu. And so I use these as well to help me with the different mini lessons that I need to hit on. So then when we would do read to someone, I would usually tell them, pick a book off of our library, or a book that you really want to share with your partner, or it could be the leveled readers that we've read, or I sometimes use the Basil, story that we've read together, or their favorite story that we've read so far. And science and social studies, I also use those textbooks when we're doing it so that we can incorporate science and social studies into it as well. And then they have to do the same type of thing that she was talking about, all the different steps and stuff. We also do the leveled reader books in our Basil for reading, and I also have the title teacher and the LD teacher that helped me out with reading groups, and we rotate them through so that we get to work with each group at a time, so we can see where everyone's at. So that's really nice too.